And moving along, okay, so next up, I'm super excited for this one is Datascout.ai, an AI-powered analytics, intelligence, segmentation, communication platform developed by our iMIS partner, Bursting Silver, specifically for iMIS. And you can see on your screen here, the bottom left, we're also excited to share that we are currently working very closely with Bursting Silver so that all iMIS clients will get a preview of Datascout.ai directly inside of iMIS, likely to be a part of the solution that we call AI enriched profiles that can surface deeper organizational intelligence and insights right within the platform experience and will offer you a path to upgrading. So we're excited about that. Coming soon to iMIS, all clients will get a preview. So with that, let me turn it over to James. So please welcome James Schwartz of Bursting Silver. James, let me just stop my sharing and let you take it away.
Excellent. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. I'm just going to get Bethany to share her screen here. Excellent. Thanks, Edward. And thank you for ASI for hosting this. We're super happy to be a part of this and very excited to get Datascout into iMIS. That's very exciting news. Thank you, Edward, for sharing that. And yeah, we're very excited to get into every iMIS instance on EMS. So I'm James. I'm the co-CEO of Datascout. We're joining you today from Toronto, Canada. I'm also joined by my colleague Bethany, and she's going to take you through a demo of some of the newest Datascout features that we've been developing. So let's jump right into it. Datascout is the AI-driven engagement and segmentation engine for iMIS. That is the simplest way to put it. Most associations have their member data in iMIS or another CRM, but getting actionable insight out of it or running personalized outreach at scale can sometimes be slow and manual. Datascout changes that. We listen to member behavior, we learn intent, we do auto segmentation in iMIS, handle follow-ups, we flag at-risk members, and all of that is done automatically. So the result is that iMIS becomes much more active of an engine for increasing member engagement. In Datascout, our customers are seeing 7 times higher click rates because messages are personalized to each member, not blasted to everyone. Your iMIS data starts to work for you. Most associations are sitting on a gold mine of member data that isn't being used to drive engagement. Datascout gets that flywheel going. Campaign setup takes minutes, not days. Your team shouldn't need to spend hours building queries when they want to reach a segment. With Datascout, you can use simple tags and natural language queries instead. And for associations with diverse or international memberships, multilingual emails generated instantly without any extra effort from your team. This slide gives you a sense of how all the pieces connect. At the center is the member and the iMIS record, and everything Datascout does flows out from that. The key thing I want to emphasize is that none of this requires your team to be technical. Datascout is designed for member-facing staff, not IT teams. One of my favorite Datascout features is intent and sentiment analysis, which helps you get a pulse of how members are feeling at any given moment. And Bethany will share that shortly. So that just gives you a little bit of context, what Datascout does, how it can help your organization, and it gives you a little taste of what the data can reveal. Now I'm going to hand it over to Bethany, who's going to show you the exciting features we've been building. So Bethany will show you the concierge chat feature, followed by segmentation, and she'll show you how you can use Datascout's auto tagging feature to quickly query your member data. Then she will show you Datascout Engage, which allows you to use campaigns to engage with your membership. And then she will show you how you can use AI-generated forms for data collection that gets saved directly into iMIS. Finally, Bethany will show you Datascout profiles, including profile enrichment. And that is the feature that Edward mentioned will be included as part of iMIS in the near future. So Bethany, over to you.
Hello, everyone, and thanks, James. I'm super excited to show you what Datascout has to offer. First, we're going to dive into one of the most powerful member-facing features in Datascout, which is the concierge. The concierge is an AI-powered assistant tailored specifically to your organization, embedded directly into your members' portal. So here is Dominique Sinclair. She's a demo record, and she's just logged into her member portal. Dominique has access to the Datascout concierge, which is built directly into the member portal, which we can see here. And she can ask questions in natural language and instantly receive accurate, up-to-date answers grounded in her personal information, organization's own content, campaigns, training materials, FAQs, web pages, and more. So let's first ask Datascout one of the suggested questions here. show me upcoming events. Datascout is not going to just answer questions. It's going to help the member take action, stay informed, engage more deeply with your organization. So here, Datascout responds with upcoming events. It gives the event names, the dates, the location, and what the focus is. It also offers the member more details or help registering if they would like. Now let's ask Datascout, can you please confirm my contact information? Datascout has access to the member's profile when they are logged in. So here it includes the contact information for Dominique, her name, organization, email, address, chapter, and also can help update iMIS fields directly. So Dominique can directly type in the chat here and update to her address, and that's going to save right back into iMIS. Finally, we're going to ask Datascout, what are the membership fees? Datascout here is going to provide the different levels of membership and the corresponding fees here. Now I'm going to say, I'd like to have a callback, please. I am considering canceling my membership. Now watch what happens. Datascout not only answers her questions, but it's also going to detect her intent, flagging her as an at-risk member, capturing the message, and automatically queuing her to Datascout's engagement board for follow-up, which we are going to take a look at next. This is AI with empathy, listening, understanding, and responding with the right next action. Every message turns into an opportunity to re-engage. So we're going to switch the perspective here and hop into the staff side of iMIS. And from here, we're going to navigate down into Datascout Engage. So here we're going to see, just a reload there. We're going to see first the Insights dashboard, which provides you with data and analytics on your current engagement. And what I just mentioned, we're going to take a look into the engagement board. Every click, every chat, every update flows right here into your engagement board. So who's interested in presenting, who's too busy and at risk, who's ready to step up as a leader. So instead of staff chasing reports and spreadsheets, they see a clear action board ready to work right from today. Under the at-risk column here, we can see Dominique. And here it says, member stated, I'd like to have a callback, please. I'm considering canceling my membership. AI responded offering callback and requested contact details and preferred time. So Dominique here has been surfaced from her interaction with the chatbot, so you can know right away that we have to follow up with her because we may lose her membership. Now we're going to take a look into Datascout segments. So on the left side here, you can see folders which contain pre-built segments. In just a few clicks, you can pull a list of members based on membership status, active and good standing, unengaged new members, past due members. We can segment based off location, engagement, and you can also create segments that are campaign-based, such as, here's an example here, grade level missing from profile. So if we look at what this is filtering on, this is going to show all of the members who do not have a grade level tag here. And the potential of segmentation is truly limitless and totally customizable to your organization. So now let's make a new segment from scratch. So we're going to go up to all members, and here you can see our segment builder. So tags in Datascout are filtered based on must have, could have, and must not have categories. Datascout also allows you to build segments using natural language. So here I'm going to type, show me all members who teach at the high school level. And from this, Datascout is automatically going to assign tags that would apply to this search. So here we can see in the must-have, we have gotten the tag role teacher and grade level high school. You can also manually add tags to these filters. So in the could have section, I'll add some tenure tags. So tenure 4 to 10 years, tenure over 10 years. So now the list below is going to display all of our members who are teachers who are at the grade level of high school, and their tenure is going to be either 4 to 10 years or over 10-year categories. From below, we can also see the other tags that these members have, and you can drag and drop tags from down here to your filters. So if I wanted to see age under 30, I'm going to drop this in the must not have. Now the list is still going to be the teachers at the high school level. Their tenure is either 4 to 10 years or over 10 years, and they are over the age of 30 since we excluded the ones under 30. Now here you can also drag tags between filters. So I'm going to drop age under 30 right into the must-have category. So now we'll have teachers who are at the high school level. Their tenure is 4 to 10 years or over 10 years, and they are age under 30. Once you're happy with your segment, you can go ahead and save the segment. We'll give it a quick name, high school teachers under 30. We'll give it a little emoji to easily identify it moving forward. And in the destination folder here, I'm just going to drop it into the teacher association folder and create the segment. On the left here, navigating to the teacher association folder, we can see the new segment we just created, high school teachers under 30. From here, we can see the filters that this is filtering on. We can go ahead and change the filters, save it if we'd like. We can duplicate it if we want to make changes on a fresh copy. We can export it as a CSV. We can delete as needed. So this completely takes away the need for IQAs, and we just have simple, super user-friendly logic here. So next, I'm going to show you a simple campaign that we built to ensure member records are up to date. And what makes campaigns powerful is how quickly they can be created inside Datascout using natural language instructions without needing complex workflows or technical setup. So here I am under the messages requires approval page, and we can see the campaign emails that Datascout has generated and prepared for review. Opening a message here, this is exactly on the right as the member would receive the email. Fully personalized, written in the organization's tone, and designed to drive engagement with a simple one-click response. Based on the campaign instructions, Datascout provides the member with their current information, including grade level, role, school, and school board. And then it asks this one-click question, is your profile information still accurate? Members can respond instantly using one of the one-click responses, and each response automatically routes them to a different follow-up. So first I'm going to go ahead and click, yes, everything looks good. Instead of ending just at the email, the member is immediately directed into Datascout Concierge with a follow-up experience tailored specifically to their response. This creates a much more conversational and human engagement flow where members feel heard rather than simply surveyed. In this case, the member is thanked for updating their information, and it also provides them with further resources based on their profile, taking the engagement just one step further. Traditionally, campaigns like this require multiple disconnected tools and manual follow-up, but Datascout brings outreach, engagement, member responses, and AI-powered support into a single intelligent workflow. And the result is that campaigns are faster to launch, more personalized for members, and far easier for organizations to scale. So now we're going to take a look at another member email. We'll go down to Scott Field here. And this time we're going to click, no, I need to update my information. So for this case, Datascout is going to direct the member to an AI form where they can update their information. AI forms are intelligent, customizable forms generated using simple natural language instructions. The form itself is HTML-based and fully responsive, designed to feel modern and seamless. And what makes this unique is that the form was generated using natural language instructions right inside Datascout. So rather than manually configuring complex logic, administrators can simply describe what they want, the questions, the workflows, the conditions, and the CRM mappings. Datascout then builds the form structure automatically. So let's go ahead and fill out this form for Scott. So let's just say his role, instead of being a teacher, is now principal. And I'm just going to go ahead and submit that form. So one of the biggest benefits is the direct integration with iMIS. Members do not need to separately log in to complete the form because the form is accessed directly from a personal campaign email. Datascout already knows who the member is and validates their identity automatically through the secure email link. So from the member's perspective, it feels frictionless. Click the email, complete the form, submit. Behind the scenes, the data is written directly back into iMIS automatically. And AI forms dramatically reduce the technical effort required to launch sophisticated data collection campaigns while also improving the member's experience at the same time. Organizations can gather richer, cleaner, and more actionable data faster while seamlessly keeping their CRM fully up to date in real time. It's super powerful. So now I'm gonna go back into iMIS on the staff site, and I'm going to show you Datascout profiles. So this button is going to be added to iMIS, and you'll be able to see a preview. So this is the profile for Scott Field. He's the one who we just answered the survey for, where he transitioned from the role of teacher to principal. Under the details tab, we can see important information about this member in just one click, in just a glance, and it's completely customizable for your organization of what fields are showing here, what's being calculated. Under the timeline tab, we can see a chronological list of all of the entries into the activity log and the change log for this member, including the survey Scott just filled out. So if we click the drop down here, we can see his role has been updated to principal and see that he has not made any other changes here. Now I'm going to jump over to James's profile inside this iMIS database and look at his Datascout profile. We're going to look into the enriched profile here. So enriched profiles are enriched with fresh insights pulled directly from trusted public sources instantly and without any of the manual work. So here we can see a fuller picture of James, his role as co-CEO of Datascout, and even his passion for the outdoors. Datascout also assigns areas of interest, so themes like technology leadership, outdoor activities, and travel based on patterns in his public contribution, roles, and language. And every insight also includes a visible source, so you know exactly where the information came from and can verify it yourself, usually pulling from LinkedIn, company websites, and more. You'll also finally see a confidence score, which shows how closely the data aligns with what's already in your system. And in James's case, it is 95%, a strong match across name, company, role, and content. So now we're going to go one step further with the Ask Datascout tool. And with this tool, you can find out just about anything you want to know about a member instantly. So here we've asked the question, what is James interested in? And this again is a chatbot. So in just seconds, it will give you the complete summary of his interests here. Now, this isn't just data, it's actionable insight, contextual, member aware, and ready to use. So you're not guessing anymore, you're engaging intelligently every single time with your members. So now I'm going to pass it back to James.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Bethany. That was such a great overview. This should give everyone a small taste of how powerful Datascout can be. So as you can see on the screen here, Datascout plans start from just $250 a month, and they go up from there. We also have a transformation guarantee. So we promise to double your engagement within 90 days, or you get a full refund. We back our product because we're committed, because we know it works. If anything you see today resonates with you, we'd love to talk. Feel free to visit our website at Datascout.ai or drop me a note at james@Datascout.ai. Thank you everyone so much for being here. And thanks again, Edward and ASI for hosting us here.
Thanks, Bethany and James. Awesome presentation. Just want to reinforce that because that is a heck of an offer, a guarantee of doubling your engagement in 90 days, which is amazing. And again, just want to make sure everyone knows that we are working very closely with Datascout. Really excited to bring a little taste of it into iMIS. And we're going to do it in a way that provides an upgrade path for those who are interested. So really, really exciting stuff. Again, thank you, Bethany and James.